Here we are at Kyoto Driving Park for round 3, as we see Boss on pole, so great drive from him on the racing softs. Jason, another great drive on softs. Nightmare Racer in third on the super softs, followed by Jamie on racing softs. Monroe, a good qualifying from him in 5th on racing softs, and he's followed by Adam on the super softs. And then we have a special guest in the race, Mungino on racing super softs. And here we are at Kyoto Driving Park in the DRGC, the Drivers Room Group C cars. We see Boss there in first place, followed by Jason in second. Good start from Jason there for the Team Penguin. And look at that, who's on the inside, Jamie D there, trying to scream. Oh, a bit of bumping and tussling there. Oh, and again from Boss and Adam and Jason and Boss. Oh, and that's ended in disaster. Jason there moving over to let Boss through. And as we look at the front, we have Jamie D in first, a bit of a wiggle on there, followed by Adam in second. Nightmare Racer twatting into the wall was in third, and now it's Mungino new to the tier 3, a special guest appearance. And then we have Monroe all the way up into 4th, not too far behind Mungino, and now Adam's had a problem. So Monroe having a phenomenal race in 4th place. He's looking to take on 3rd. And then we have Nightmare Racer in 5th, Boss in 6th place, and Jason in 7th. Looks like we've lost somebody already. And there's the race leader, Jamie D there in 1st place. Mungino in 2nd, followed by Adam in 3rd, and then just in the distance there you could see Monroe. There he is now, he's got Nightmare Racer on the back of him. Guys, to find out all details on the Drivers Room races, and if you want to take part, check out the Twitter or the Discord channel. See Monroe there, really under attack from Nightmare Racer, keeping it clean so far though. Good to see Monroe having a good race there. Plants his car in the centre. As we see Nightmare Racer, one of the Beaver Chaser teammates. Everyone is grouped into different teams, and there we have Monroe having a mistake, dropping him down there into 5th place, as Boss now is starting to creep behind him. Another Beaver Chaser teammate there, and Jason, part of the Team Penguin. And there we have Jamie D just charging, also part of the Beaver team there. Again, racing independently in tier 3, followed by Adam. Adam also independent. And then we have Nightmare Racer really pulled away now from Monroe and Boss, and Boss has dropped another position. Monroe's dropped another position. Dropped down into 6th, and has Jason for company, not too far behind. Most certainly in the action today. There you see Jason in the background. Absolutely charging after his error on the first corner. Boss and Jason there qualifying very well. unforgettable sound of the Mazda. Gino there in the Nissan, I believe. There's a big gap formed between first, second and third. There is Adam. Nightmare Racer really bridging that gap now to fourth place. Boss having a good drive also. Fuel shouldn't be a problem in this race. And here we have Jason. He's in front of Monroe. Looks like Monroe's had enough. That's unfortunate for Monroe. I hope he gets his consistency up. Sometimes we've seen him do well. There's only 7 drivers in this room. There were technical issues on the night. And coming up on the channel we will have the rest of the Drivers Room Group C season, and that will be followed. As we can see, Jamie D there just very close to the grass. Didn't slow him down now, and then we'll be getting on to complete all of the Drivers Room Endurance Championships that I have missed out. I believe a full season, maybe a season and a half. It's just been extremely busy outside of Gran Turismo and YouTube videos. As you can see by the channel, it's not really progressed as well as I'd hoped recently, but that is all on the effort that's been put in. As we see Jason there taking Nightmare Racer while I'm talking crap. Boss also, looks like Nightmare Racer had enough. Tyres are starting to go on these guys though. As you can see, Boss there, his super softs are going. So for Nightmare Racer, we generally see Nightmare Racer a little bit firmer on the tyres than... Sorry, that was Monroe. Nightmare Racer slightly firmer on the tyres than some of the others. And generally, Boss is quite good with his tyre wear. Boss now up into fourth. There's Adam. Looks like he might have had enough. He's very slow. Coming down the hill. And there we have Mungino. Still in second. Jamie D there, absolutely cruising in front. And there we see Adam, followed by Boss and Jason. Team Penguin and Team Beaver getting amongst it. I believe tyre wear will probably play a factor in this race. May look on 2 stops, dependent on the driver. Jason there, his back tyres are starting to look a little bit worn. The same for Nightmare Racer and Monroe in 7th. Jamie D though, keeping it consistent. With Mungino behind. Maybe at the 10-minute mark we'll be looking for these guys to pit. It's not a massively long pit. Mungino really starting to keep the distance. I thought he was catching up, but he's not at all. Boss and Adam are looking close now. Looks like Jason's had a problem. He's gone off because now Nightmare Racer's in 5th, followed shortly by Jason. He's got some front damage. And there we'll have a look at Boss. Hoping to chase down Adam. really pulled away now, Jammy D and Mungino. There's Nightmare Racer. He's pulled away from Jason, but his tyres are starting to be quite shredded now. May give Jason the edge to catch him back up. And there we have Monroe. Tyres are looking also shredded. Looks like Mungino dropped off the pace a little bit there. Are we going to start to see the first of the pit stoppers? Not from Jammy, we're not. Oh, Mungino looked like he was thinking about it. Oh, no one's pitting yet. Quite surprising. There's Boss there, probably the best tyre wear of the drivers today. Hopefully he'll utilise it. We saw in the Drivers' Room Sunday League that occasionally he could go that little bit longer, giving him fresher tyres later in towards the end of the race. Doesn't seem to lose too much time either. All very consistent. As you see, Jason and Nightmare. The field is fairly spread, but third and fourth place. Maybe might as well keep it out at this rate. Pitting at the 15-minute mark, next couple of laps. There we got Mungino getting his power. His tyres are absolutely battered though. And there you can see Adam with his destroyed tyres and Boss behind. Boss should get the advantage through the corners. As you see there, coming out of the S's. Adam keeping quite a good pace in this race. As you see there, Mungino dropping off the pace a little bit in second. That gap is widening slightly for Jammy D and Mung. May be able to see Mungino. There he is in front. Now, are we going to see anyone pit? We've seen Mungino jump in. He'll be going for the undercut. And there he is, Mungino, out just behind Boss. This will be the perfect time for Boss to take advantage of his tyre wear. He seemed to have really dropped off that last lap. And Jason and Nightmare Racer both go in the pits. There's Mungino there on fresh softs. Should be an easy target for Mungino on Boss. Right battle. And as you can see up in the front, we've got Adam, Boss going slightly wide. Mungino taking full advantage and absolutely flying on the inside. Just much better grip. Oh, he almost lost it then. Back on the back of Adam very soon. There's Adam. Are we going to see Busters come in now? And he'll be going for the undercut on Adam. Mangino doing well in 3rd place. And Bus comes out still in 4th. Bus has got the run on Adam now. Oh, he switches it on the inside. That's expertly done from Mangino. He's generally up in the tier 2 and tier 1s. And look how far he's just pulled away from Adam. He's starting to creep up on Jammy D if he's not careful. He's really on a charge as we look from Jammy's point of view. There's Mangino in the background. Jammy hasn't pitted yet. This may have been a huge mistake from Jammy. He's got a pit and Mangino's made all this ground back up. The undercut's certainly working for Mangino. And there he is. Mangino taking 1st place. Jammy D slipping out in 2nd, only just in front of Bus as Adam goes into the pit. So the undercut has worked well for Bus also. And now it's on until the end of the race. We've got Jason, Nightmare Racer, sorry, edging ever so closer. And Jason there, he's fallen off a bit. The pack is extremely spread. And there we see Mangino now starting to cruise away with it. And then we got Jammy D with Bus on the hunt. Mangino's points will not affect any points in the tier 3. There you see Bus very close to Jammy D. That's not worked out too well for Jammy. They are both on the same team though. So are we going to see any orders? Or are they going to be free just to have a scrap? And here we have Adam coming through the first corner. You see Bus just off in the distance slightly then. And then we got another Beaver member. He's making his way out of the S's. So we have Jason. Monroe's really dropped off the field, I'm afraid. It's not too far away from having Mangino on his back as he makes his way onto the start-finish straight. And he hasn't pitted yet either. His tyres are absolutely destroyed. Still not pitting. And there we see Mangino. Off in the distance was Monroe. Jammy D there with Bus behind. So Jammy D starting to edge his way slightly further away from Bus as he would like. He did put in one of his fastest laps though in that last lap. And here we have Adam. With a a very respectable 1:22 last lap. Same for Nightmare Racer, just can't catch it up yet though. As we see Monroe being overtaken by Mungino. Oh, he's got to pit his tyres, there's virtually nothing there. And in the background there you see Jammy D and Boss. It'd be easier for him to pit. There he does. And he slots out just in front of Adam, I believe, and leaves the door wide open for Adam. And here we see Boss close it up on Jammy D a little. Excellent last lap from Boss, 1:22.0, a second faster than Jammy D. May see this, we do in the background there. We've got Adam followed by Nightmare Racer coming through the corner. He's a little bit further back actually, as we see. No, it looks like it was Monroe who had the problem. Oh, unlucky there for Monroe. I'm not really sure why Nightmare Racer got a penalty there. As we see now, Mungino, something's happened with Mungino. He's dropped right down into fourth. He may have had an issue, but now the field's open for Boss and Jammy D. And look at that, all four cars on the same straight, top four. Tyre area is almost identical for these two. We've certainly seen Boss really progress through the Sunday league, which he does carry into the DRGC. And there we have Adam in third, followed by Mungino there in fourth. So close, but so far away. This will be interesting if any of them are going to give way, whether Jammy D lets Boss through. We're only on round 3 of season 1, so it shouldn't be really anything to do with points. They are first and second. Just unable to catch him. Driving smooth. A 1:23.60 did drop just over half a second to Jammy D in that last lap. It looks like he's gained on this lap though. And you see Adams there keeping him interested in the background. He's really coming on now. And this is now almost a three-way battle for first place. You have Mungino there hovering in the back. Tyres starting to really wear now. He was one of the first to come into the pits. As we ride with Adam, there's really not much separating these guys. Adam is on the super soft, but the tyre wear is almost identical. And there we see Bus still chasing down Jamie. 123.9, 123.7 for Jamie. There's Nightmare Racer and Jason both going in the pits. As we look from Jamie's point of view, pressure on Jamie's shoulders now. The boss is close to him, knowing Adam's there. Also, if there is to be anything wrong, and Jason's pit Nightmare Racer coming out of the pits. We'll stay with these guys for a moment. This bus seems to have edged slightly closer. Through the corners it can be deceptive. One mistake from Jamie or Bus. Would even lose fourth. There we have Mungino. There's Jason in front of Nightmare Racer. Both coming into the pits. The Beaver team dominating today. So close. Just Jamie D manages to keep him slightly out of the slipstream. There's the right now, make the way up the hill. But too much messing about. They've got Adam to join them now. Tyres are really going. Look how close that is. And everyone just slightly out of each other's slipstream. Bus may be backing off slightly as to not affect Jamie D. But we'll never know if he was going to be the quicker driver today or not. So far, looks like Jamie D, he's just not letting anything get to him. A phenomenal race. And to be fair, this is Adam's time to get amongst it. Only going to be a couple of laps left. See just how close. There he is. It looks like he's dropped off though. And there we see Jason in fourth, Nightmare Racer there in sixth, and Mungino there letting everyone through. Very sportsmanly from Mungino. He's got a prime position to see the leaders. I don't think Boss is going to have a push. Probably be another lap after this one for these guys anyway. Not just so sure about the next two. Jason there seems to have got his groove back on now. He's really pulled away from Nightmare Racer there in fifth. Mungino still waiting on Monroe, who is behind him now. And as we look, Jammy D is pulling away from Boss a little bit. Oh, Boss is slowing down a little bit. Oh, you get so close, Adam. All these, but these three are extremely close. It's like when one has a slow lap, the others have a slow lap. But they will be coming up to the last lap now. 15 seconds left of the race. 1 minute 20 for these guys. And Jason there, he will be completing another lap. And this will be the final lap for Nightmare Racer. 5th place. And a bit of damage across the line. There we have Monroe in 6th. And Mangino there crossing the line. But here's a battle that we're interested in. Adams dropped off, and look at Boss now having a go. Oh, he really had to put the brakes on then. He's left it down to the last lap where the tyre wear's the worst. Slightly better than Jammy. Oh, that could have ended in disaster, could you imagine? Boss twatting Jammy off. And then Adam pinching the win. Anyway, it's been a very consistent race from everybody, and yeah, really good actually from a pure driving point of view. So well done, guys. As we see Jason there come home in 4th. There are only 7 drivers, but I think they've made it entertaining enough for us. Okay, once again,